Hey guys, we are here in front of the May Stringer house in Brooksville, Florida. We're going to do a quick behind the scenes walkthrough while the lights are off, and you'll get to see how we see the house before we start our tours. So follow me inside the May Stringer. Our foyer. We still have some Christmas decorations up. You might recognize this from the first video I did inside of here. So we're gonna head this way into the parlor. This is actually a 14-room house. It was originally 4 rooms, which was only this room, the next room, and the 2 bedrooms that were above us. So this was technically used as a funeral parlor and also a place where they held weddings as well, and any family gathering. Our dining room is pretty fancy. You might recognize this from the second video I did. The rest of the house will be completely new to most of you viewers. I'm sure a lot of the followers and the people that follow us and have been here before are going to see a lot of recognizable things here. There's so many layers of history and stories and memories. You really never know the experiences you're gonna have when you're here. This is our kitchen area. Every item in here comes from so many different places. No, they didn't have a kitchen inside the house until the 1930s. But that wood burning stove actually came out of the one-room schoolhouse from the 1920s. Our military room is comprised of a number of artifacts. Every single one of these come out of branches of the military, wars from many, many decades ago. All of these uniforms were donated by the families of the men and women that wore them during their service. So there are so many layers of energy that contain pain, anguish, but also some bravery. So much bravery and pride.
Let me get Rocky Mountain. That's Rocky Mountain.
Rocky Mountain is cool. Now, I know Steve tells a story about Rocky Mountain, who's my camera guy tonight. Rocky Mountain was actually donated to us by his father. Rocky himself was in his 60s when he died because he was an airman. His father donated his uniform and visited his uniform every single week, 1 day a week. Came in to see his son until he was in his 90s, and eventually he passed away. Their doctor's office was used as a medical practice by Dr. Sheldon Stringer. A lot of these artifacts come from various medical practices in the area. I know they're hard to see right now, but that's okay. We're not gonna get anything in this room, but you don't need to. If you wanna see that room, tell me you want a video of that room. That's the caveat, right? Oh, the winding staircase. They did not have elevators in those days. Second floor. I know you can see we have a lot of weather damage throughout the years. Those cracks were actually created because it was a number of leaves that basically just coagulated on top of the roof and created leaks. And of course, the middle point just collected where that hallway is. Let's see here. Probably should have brought a flashlight, but that's okay. This is, I'm gonna turn on the light real quick. This is our kids' room, which also has a lot of super creepy but really amazing children's toys in it. And we are said to have at least 3 or 4 child spirits here, which would make sense because of all the toys that we have. Now this communications room houses a lot of artifacts that came from the community itself. That switchboard was in use in Brooksville until the 1970s. That phone booth actually came out of the original Hernando High School. And out on that balcony that you can see through those windows, that's where our first full-bodied apparition was caught on camera. Turn this on. Thanks, Steve. See, he's helpful sometimes, guys. Not by much, but.
I was gonna say not by much.
Gotta love our teammates, right? We're like a weird, twisted family here. This is our master bedroom, shared by Dr. and Mrs. Stringer in the 1880s until the early 1900s. Her spirit was very religious and strict. But they were a beautiful couple that loved each other very much, so their energy is all throughout this house. I'm gonna head up to the attic, which is everyone's favorite spot, or not. Another staircase all the way to the 3rd floor. We have a total of 4 floors, but the 4th floor is actually not accessible to the public or even to us without a ladder. It's basically just a turret that they would use for ventilation. I make no promises what the inside of this attic looks like, because I know we were having a lot of, there's a lot of storage from the Christmas decorations. You can see can you see the mannequin?
Nah, kinda. Let's go a little closer.
A little outline of our creepy friend that tends to scare everybody. We use him for Halloween. Basically, during our haunted house festival, we'll open up that curtain so everybody that's on the property at the festival can see him peering out the window. This is what people feel is one of the most haunted places in the house. Houses a lot of energy from the family, but also a lot of energy from this artifact that was donated. We have the original shingles on the house as well. And I don't know if you can see it well, but this is the original knob and tube electrical wiring as well. So this is the majority of the house. I want to know what rooms you guys are the most interested in. I will basically take your ideas, and the one that gets the most requests will be my next video. This is kind of a short walkthrough behind the scenes thing, but that's okay. I wanted to put out something because I haven't been feeling well, so I haven't been putting out anything, but I will get back to you in a very timely manner, hopefully next week as well. Thank you for listening, tuning in, watching me walk around weird throughout the house, and listening to my cohort Steve making weird comments throughout the entire thing. It's fine.
One more shot of the...
He's like my brother.
Thank
the one
you.
that you kick a lot. All right, guys, I love you. I respect you. Thank you for watching. I will see you again very soon.
See ya.